Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name's Derek, and this is how I plan on getting funded. So let's just get right on to the video. So when I woke up and got on the charts, I went to gold. And the way I'm trading is supply and demand, order blocks, ICT, SMC, whatever you want to call it. I used to follow Doyle a while back, and don't know why I ever stopped. I tried to move over to ICT stuff, and just got way too confused. I've been trading now for about 3 years, and I've been funded. Had about $4,000 worth of withdrawals, and it's been months since then. So I decided to go back to where I started. 5 minute charts, supply and demand, order block, ICT, SMC, like I said, whatever you want to call it. Um, Now, when I was following Doyle back in the day, he only used a 200 EMA. Now I guess he's using 3 EMAs, and it's great. It's great. I wish it was always like this, but I'm glad I found it now. So let me just show you those real quick. It is a 13 EMA, a 50 SMA, okay, and then another 200 EMA. And if you use just a 3MA indicator, the colors are yellow, orange, and red. I left them like that. The smallest EMA is yellow in order. So you can change it to any color, obviously, but the yellow, orange, and red made the most sense for me. So right here, I noticed right away that we had a nice push up of let me use this. We had a nice push off of the 13 EMA. Came right back down to this demand order block. There was a little bit of a gap right in here, right? And this was at 825. So I didn't take this trade because it blew right through the zone, right? So now it's 8:30. We had 8:30 news. Keep moving, keep moving. But now, if you notice, another really nice demand right here. Once again, didn't quite get to the 50 SMA, but rejected nicely. The body respected the 13 EMA nicely. And right here at 9 o'clock, okay, right here at 9 o'clock, we had a very, very nice rejection off of this order block demand right here. Okay. So what we do is what I've learned from Doyle is you're looking to get in at the break of the next candle. You would have made a lot of money if you would have just entered right here on this demand, and the rejection was super nice. You would have made a lot of money, but it could, like, just like at the 8:30 news, it could just blow right through. So I chose to wait for it to break a candle. And boom, just like that. Now, Doyle teaches 1-to-ones, and there's nothing wrong with 1-to-ones. I typically would go 1-to-1, but I wanted I usually go for low hanging fruit. Come on. Right? So what I mean by low hanging fruit is the next high, right? The next swing high. So I was looking to go right here. Now, I didn't put my stop loss all the way down here. You could put your stop loss there and then go 1-to-1, and I will show you that it would have hit and it would have been a monster win. but instead that was too big of a stop loss. I didn't like it. I had a mental stop loss of the 13 EMA. I was just gonna let it, and mind you, it's still almost a 1-to-1 or just about a 1-to-1. But that was what I was trying to do. Okay. Now, like I said, this is my journey on getting funded, and I am only not even $350 away from getting funded. And if I would have risked more, I would have been there. I would have been there, but I'm not pushing it. I'm not trying too hard. Um, base hits, base hits, base hits. Now, there are times where you're going to be able to leverage in. Like, to me, that was a home run. I could have, and in hindsight, should have, but I try not to get too hung up on the past. That's probably been my major issue with trading ICT is I just get hung up with the woulda, coulda, shoulda stuff. So that ended up being a problem today, though, because this one, right? No problem. Boom. No problem. No problem. And then let me just see. If I would have went here, covered that, and did a 1-to-1. All right. Let's see. It was, yeah. In 1 5-minute candle, I would have had double the win. No problem. No problem. But I won. I walked away and was checking my phone and noticed that NASDAQ, I'll leave that there so you guys can see it. This also. NASDAQ, right? Actually, let me go ahead and remove this. Play it out. All right. Market opens, huge rejection. That's a 5-minute candle too. I mean, look at all this built up liquidity right here. Took it out, no problem. That would look totally different on a 1-minute chart, but like I said, it got too noisy for me. I needed to dumb things down and slow down. So if we look at a larger time frame, 15-minute, you'll notice right here. Let's use this tool. Right over here, we had a nice demand, right? Big gap in front of it. Almost tapped it. Almost tapped it. Oh no, I'm showing you stuff and my camera's in the way. Hold on. I'll fix that. Just put it over here for now. All right. Over here is what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, guys. So big 15-minute demand with a gap in front of it, order block demand, whatever you want to call it. It almost tapped. It almost tapped, right? So back on the 5-minute candle. Let me go back over here and move this back out of the way. Oop, sorry. First video, guys, give me a break. Okay, so let's play. And then another big rejection off the 200, right? However, it rejected off of the 50 SMA and then also the 13 EMA. So play next candle. Same thing, just about. And then it took even more liquidity down here. Now this definitely tapped into the 15-minute order block demand. Okay. So now I'm looking for a big move up, leaving behind another order block in demand. And we get it right here. So that's what that white line is. Now from here, mind you, I'm already up for the day. I shouldn't even be looking at the chart, but I did because it looked like a juicy setup. and big candle comes down, rejects right out of that demand zone. I mean, it just doesn't get like any better than that, right? It just doesn't. So if I were to get in right now, I'd have to wait for a break of this candle. But with such large candles like this, I'm looking for another candle or two to form, and those get taken, which is what happens right there and right there. So now this is what happens. I was waiting for this candle to be taken, and then my stop loss was going to be underneath of it. And then I was going to go for, once again, instead of 1-to-1, this low hanging fruit. This seems like a good target for me. Okay. And it starts going. And from there, I'm like, oh, this is great. So I move my stop to the bottom of that candle. And of course, it goes down. And it took the other one anyway. Now, what I should have done was I should have had my stop here, right? But once again, negative RR. Not saying that it couldn't go 1-to-1, but it's not what I was trying to risk. Okay. So at this point, obviously I'm beating myself up. I won on gold earlier. I'm only $400 or so away from getting funded, and then I lose here. I decide to watch, and then I see this candle. I'm like, damn, it respected again. It's just wicking into that demand zone, just wicking into the demand zone. So this big candle, that rejection, I said, even if I did put my stop loss down here, it would have taken it. Nothing you could do about it. Still respecting the demand zone, but I would have got smoked. I would have thought I was right, but I was just wrong. Okay. So this big rejection though, I decided I'm going to get in again once it breaks this candle. Stop right here. Boom, boom, boom. And then at this point, I do believe I was considering a negative RR, but I do believe the next candle just breaks and goes no problem. And then I won back what I lost and some, and now I am at 52,000, which you can see down here, 52,665 and 90 cents. I am basically one trade away from being funded, and after having these accounts for 3 weeks to 4 weeks and just 1 week of trading on a 5-minute chart, supply and demand order blocks, I have been very consistent and profitable. Yeah, I should have never jumped back on. I probably should have taken my win and left. Now, typically, I'm a better winner than loser. I'm sure most people are. Today I wasn't. I was greedy, and I just wanted to get funded. I wanted to start my funded journey tomorrow. And with Top Step, you need 5 days. They don't have to be consecutive. It could be 1 day a week if you really needed it to, but 5 days of $200 plus. And with this strategy, it's so doable. So yeah, this is how I plan on getting funded tomorrow, which will be Friday. And hopefully I could keep documenting my journey on being funded. My plan on when I'm funded is to basically get a nice buffer. I don't know quite yet. I haven't gotten that far, but I would like to basically withdraw $500 from each account every 2 weeks. So that'll be $5,000 every $2,500 every 2 weeks, and that'll be $5,000 for the month. I'm currently a full-time barber, so I do okay for myself financially, but an extra 5 grand a month, I think would really put me over. And then maybe from there scale into it to where it'll be 10 grand a month. Not trying to be greedy, trying to be realistic, looking for base hits, just looking for some extra money. Maybe this will take over my career. We'll see. But I really hope you guys enjoyed a video. If you have any feedback, please let me know. Like I said, this is my first time making a video. I'm just super stoked and excited that something is clicking and I'm seeing it and I'm being it's consecutive. It's working out. So please like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, just let me know what you think. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next time.